What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Youth Revolution Live. We are doing all 90s today, and I'm going to tell you, it has a very grunge and hip-hop lean today, the guaranteed set list. We're definitely playing a 10-song hip-hop mashup. Some of those hip-hop songs are from the 2000s, but we're going to play it anyway because we want to get some 90s hip-hop in there. We're also going to be playing Smashing Pumpkins' 1979 and Nirvana Smells Like Teen Spirit. You heard correctly, and that one was voted in by the patrons. Hey patrons, what's up? So decidedly Gen X patron crowd, or it may just be that you guys wanted to see how we put Nirvana onto a ukulele. It's super fun. You're buzzing badly when you speak. I'm buzzing. I don't have anything in my monitor. My monitor is clear. So can I get a second? Can I get someone second that emotion that I'm buzzing? It may be this. Let me try and plug in the computer. Yes. And we're going to learn in the chat box, still not a player, big pun. We're going to learn the riff for that too. Brad says he hears it too. Dang it. Okay, wait, this has happened before, and it was like there were two channels. Let me see. Because I have no buzz in my thing. Video capture thingy. Let me turn this down a little bit. When I speak, hang on, it just stopped. Okay, ooh. So it may have been, oh no, my little light's going out. Don't go out, little light. There you go. You're okay. Okay. I hope it stopped. The volume is very low. Okay, I can fix that. Which is weird because this is way up. Oh, okay. Something's not No, something is connected. It is just pretty low. Let me see. Let's go up and way up on the volume. Okay. Are we good? I'm really excited about this stream. So I think we're going to start with the 10-song hip-hop mashup because it's like a good little warm-up jam. So in the patron library, this is called 10-song hip-hop mashup. And if you're not a patron, you're thinking about joining, you can find the link in the caption of this video. It's also on the screen right here, and you can check it out. And if you join during the stream, just give me a little shout out in the chat box, and I can go ahead and pop you into the Dropbox shared library folder, and then you can play along with us. But for this one, I can actually put some chords in the chat box too, because it's like a 3-chord jam. So this is called 10-song hip-hop mashup. I think it might be like one of the first alphabetically. Yep, it's number 2. Right between 9 to 5 and the 12-song mashup. Okay, cool. So if you want to play along, we've got A minor, D minor, and E minor. And I'm going to type those in here. Yay, all good. Yay, thanks for the tips, y'all. So the A minor is long, and the D minor and the E minor are short. And I think it's 8. A minor, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. D minor. E minor. Yes. And you can just strum down like this. I do hear something buzzing in the pickup of this. Not sure what that is. Anyway, yes. Or you can do a subdivided beat strum, basic strum 2 as it's known on the channel. You can find it around the channel if you want to learn more about it later, but it sounds a little bit like this. Down, down, up, down, down, up. Down, down, up, down, down, up. Down, down, up, down, down, up. Yeah, yeah. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. I'm gonna find you and take it slowly. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. I'm gonna find you and make you want me. You can't run away from these styles I got, oh baby. Hey baby, 'cause I got a lot, oh yeah. Better ready to go. My whole crew gonna know, oh baby. Hey baby, you can't hide from the block. Oh no, I got 5 on it. Grab a photo, let's get it. I got 5 on it. Rolling with that and no weed. I got 5 on it. Got me stuck, no turn back. I got 5 on it. And now let's go have fun and say, Biggie, 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 can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. I just love your flashy ways. Guess that's why they broke your soul, babe. Don't know what they want from me. It's like the more money we come across, more problems we see. Do that again. Wait a minute. I gotta take a break somewhere. Wait, what was the one before this? What was the one before this? Biggie, biggie, biggie. Biggie, 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 can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. I just love your flashy ways. Guess what they broke your soul, babe? I don't know what they want from me. It's like the more money we come across, more problems we see. I don't know what they want from me. It's like the more money we come across, more problems we see. And this is made really just like, so you can do whatever you want with all these parts. So you take a break. When you need to take a break, you take a break. The rhythm feels good to you, baby, let me hear you say. If the rhythm feels good to you, baby, let me hear you say. Ooh, baby. The rhythm feels good to you, baby, let me hear you say. The rhythm feels good to you, baby, let me take you away. I also have to stop to like think about what the next melody is, right? Like, where does it come? Never just a big button smile, that girl is poison. 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 Never trust a big button smile, that girl is poison. Ooh, I was too high anyway. Poison. If I were you, I'd take precaution. First, start to leave a flat boy. If I rule the world, I'll free all my sons. Black diamonds and pearls. If I rule the world, back to life, back to reality, back to life, back to reality, yeah, back to life, back to reality, back to life, back to reality. Again, I gotta think about that melody for Show Me How. Let me think. What you want from me, baby, I'll be there for you. Show me how. I can't remember it. Ah! for the end of it. Make sure you're connected. Writings on the wall. But if your mind's neglected, stumble you might fall. Stumble you might fall. You're connected. Writings on the wall. But if your mind's neglected, stumble you might fall. Stumble you might fall. Stumble you might fall. Baby, I'm not always there when you call, but I'm always on time. I gave you my all. Now, baby, be mine. I'm not always there when you call, but I'm always on time. I gave you my all. Now, baby, be mine. Ready or not. Ready or not. We just take it full circle, right? On the A minor. Ready or not. Yeah. Yes. Yay. High five. So like I said, if you're just coming in, like I said before, some of those are not 90s, but a lot of them are. So I really wanted to include it so we could knock out a bunch of 90s hip hop. And, oh, I know the other thing I was going to say. Okay. I was talking about this earlier and then found out that I had some sound problems when I was about to say something. So, the elephant in the room. Let me address the pop elephant in the room. There's like a gaping hole in the patron library for kind of TRL late 90s stuff. Britney, I have so many Britney lessons on the channel, but I've never made a song sheet for Britney. I don't know why. I don't know why. I think it's because all the lessons are there and like, anyway, no excuses. There's no NSYNC, there's no Backstreet Boys. Yeah, it's like this glaring omission from the 90s stream today. So what I'm gonna do, coming up in March, stay tuned, we're gonna finally have a TRL live stream. It's gonna be all of the pop stars and the boy bands from the TRL era. I've had that idea for a long time. So we're finally gonna do it because today, this 90s stream is really early and mid 90s kind of. It's very grungy and it's very hip hop. And we love that, but I'm like, dang it, I don't have any Spice Girls in here, nothing. What's wrong with me? It's coming, I promise. If y'all gonna hit the like button, please, and thank you. And we're gonna play 1979 because this is also kind of a nice easing into things. We're gonna do 1979 next. And then I'm gonna teach you the chord progression, the chord riff for Still Not a Player, Big Punisher, Big Pun. And we're gonna close out this thing with the grand finale, Smells Like Teen Spirit, because we got a little bit to talk about with that one, just a little bit. Just a little bit, yes. Yes, I'm excited about it. To Jenny, I am really excited about TRL. Kendra, a while ago, said Beck is my ultimate fave. That was my first concert ever. My first concert ever was Beck. And there is a spin on one of his songs on the channel. There is a lesson for Loser mashed up with something else. I think it was Fantastic Voyage, because it's quite a funky song. So look out for that. Look out for that. He's also one of my faves. I've got my super like grunge flannel and lipstick on today. I decided against the black eyeliner just for maintenance, high maintenance reasons. All right, let's look at 1979. So I put this in a key that I like to sing it in, which is also like a much easier key, I think, than the original key. If you want to play the original key, you're gonna have to capo a lot, but also put the corresponding chords, they match the chords that are in the chord box. The chords in the chord box, let's look at them. B flat major 7. This is 1979 Smashing Pumpkins, in case I didn't make that very clear. I may not have. And I'm adjusting this a little bit. Yes, B flat major 7 and B flat, E flat, C minor, F, and G minor. So this could be a pretty straightforward song, but they do these like little shifty changes, just kind of switching 2 chords around, so it's like every section is just a little bit different. Yeah. Yes. D-tune slide. Oh, that sounds cool. Okay. Just checking it out. We're going to use down, down, up, up, down, up. Hooray! The island strum. There's a note here about changing major 7s with just regular chords if you want to. That's up to you for when you're, you do it now. We won't be able to hear you. Do whatever you want. But I'm going to stick to the arrangements on the paper just so nobody gets confused. And we've got it's really rhythmically simple. The chord changes happen like the same rate all the time. So just to give an example, let's look at verse A, like the chord structure for it. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, B flat major 7, B flat, E flat. And do that again. We're gonna do that line 3 times, E flat. 1 more time. C minor, F, B flat. So we're always changing chords at that speed. Sometimes they're a little bit longer, as you can see with the E flat in that line, but it's pretty straightforward, so we're gonna go for it. We are gonna go for it. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll play that intro a couple times just to get into it. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more thing, let me check. The E flat. I make this note a lot, but you can leave the top string open. The chord shape that's here is a little more complicated. You can leave the top string open, it makes it easier to play. Okay, on the intro, 1, 2, 3, yeah. A shakedown 1979. Cool kids never had the time. On a live wire right up off the street, you and I should meet. Junebug skipping like a stone. Pointed at the dawn. We were sure we'd never see an end to it all. And I don't even care to shake these zipper blues. We don't know just where our bones will rest to dust, I guess. Forgotten and absorbed to the earth below. Double cross the vegan and the boy. Then I'll show just what we have in store. Morphine city slipping dues down the sea. As restless as we are, we feel the pull in the land of 1,000 gills and balsament, lamented and assured to the lights creaks and booms. No apologies ever need be made. I know you better than you think it to see. We don't even care to shake these zipper blues, and we don't know just where our bones will rest to dust, I guess, forgotten and absorbed to the earth below. The street heat's urgency of now, as you see there's no one around. Yay! Awesome, everybody. High five. High five, high five. If you're just tuning in, welcome to 1994, 95? I sure remember when that came out. Smashing Pumpkins was my first obsession, like music obsession. I was obsessed with Smashing Pumpkins around when Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness came out. It went right along with my 14-year-old tragic, angsty poet self. I would love to see Smashing Pumpkins live. I think they're still playing festivals and concerts and stuff. Maybe. Correct me if I'm wrong. I had Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness CD. I got that giant box set they made. Yeah, obsessed. Totally obsessed until Fiona Apple came on the scene, and I was like, wait a minute, new obsession. Cool. Cool. Yes, I love that song. Let's see. Somebody new's trying to get into the Dropbox folder, and you're in. I keep an eye on my phone. Here you go, buddy. Welcome, Roger, newest patron, if you're watching. Yeah. Awesome. We are gonna totally switch gears right now. And I'm gonna which one? Turning my uke down a lot. There is Criminal. Criminal is in the Dropbox library, and if there's time later, if I'm not totally dead after all the stuff that we're about to do, I'll play it. It's a pretty, some of the chords are pretty wacky in that arrangement. Yeah, it's Criminal. Fiona Apple is in the Dropbox library. Super funky song. Speaking of the funk hidden in indie kind of alternative artists, Beck for sure. Beck has got more funk in his pinky finger than a lot of us have in our entire being, and it's kind of a secret. He did some sessions covering a bunch of Prince songs, I think at Paisley Park Studios, post-Humus Prince. Yeah, I think it was at Paisley Park Studios. Okay, so what's going to happen now is we are going to learn Still Not a Player, big pun, and I'm putting the chords on the screen. Don't freak out. It's in I've got two different keys for you because the original key sounds the best, but the chords are a little more difficult, so I transposed it for you as well. So don't stress out. I'm just going to pop that up really quick. And then I want to check this information about Beck covering Prince. I think it was at Paisley Park Studios or something. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I can't see immediately. Okay. So we're going to learn Big Pun. Still Not a Player, Big Pun. I don't want to be a player no more. Big Pun buzzing is back. The buzzing's back, and I have no idea. Oh, wish I had an idea. I wonder if it's your mic. Right. I'm trying to figure out why it's my mic. Let me... I don't know, is that any better? I'm trying to see if there's anywhere that it could be like... Okay, how now, brown cow? I just like made sure... This time it's an echo with the buzz. Okay, let me try something else. That might fix it. Let me see. How's that? I'm checking all of my little settings because I don't want to have to stop the stream and start it again because it's okay. It's fixed. Okay. I wonder what that's okay. I wonder what happened. Thank you for your patience. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it's the GarageBand, the mic's on like two different tracks secretly, and so it's this like a double force coming through. Anyway, we're gonna play. Okay, I love this song because it has so many hooks. Like usually these 90s hip hop songs, you get like one great hook. Like when we played that 10-song mashup, that was just a bunch of hooks. There wasn't even any rap in it. I should probably learn at least one of the rap verses for one of those songs. So you get like the little sung part that's really popular, right? Like, if I rule the world. So this has a bunch of them. We've got, I don't want to be a player no more. We got that one. And then we've got, in the hot tub, poppin' bubbly. X-rated lyrics. And then the outro one, Boricua Morena. Like there's so many hooks to choose from with this cool riff. So this riff, I'm gonna show you how to play these chords. And like this is kind of like you can jot this down. I'm gonna use these today just because it sounds better. You can like jot these down or take a screenshot if you want an easier key to play with later. And this key, you can use capo 2 if you want to play with the original track. So B minor 7, we're barring the 2nd fret. A major 7 is the top 2 strings of the 1st fret. C sharp, aka D flat. C sharp is the same shape as B flat or B, but it's on the 4th fret. So we've got the bottom 2 strings of the 4th fret, the C string of the 5th fret, and then the top string of the 6th fret. And then the last chord is F sharp minor, the 1st fret, the C string, and then the 2nd fret, the top string, and the G string and the E string. So this, in the original key, it's kind of jumping all over the place, makes it a little bit tricky. B, A, C sharp, F sharp minor, just those four on the top. So this is pretty much all of the song. The intro is just a little teeny bit different, how they kind of jump into it. I'll show you that in a second. Now I'm trying to remember there's like a certain rhythm for the piano chords. And I had it in my head earlier, and now I can't remember. That's it, okay. The B and the C sharp, and this makes it a little bit easier to change chords, but the rhythm, if you're like rapping or singing at the same time, is harder, for me anyway. But we've got down for B minor 7, for A major 7, down up, down up. C sharp is just one down. And then F sharp minor, down up. Down, down up. C sharp, down up. I don't wanna be a player no more. Big Punisher, you got what you're looking for. It's a slow jam version. Just so we can get used to this. Down, down, up, down, down, up. And you can do a little pat. Down, pat, down, up, pat, down, pat, down, up, pat, down. So this is mimicking the piano. It's just a cool riff anyway. Like, if you don't want to be not a player anymore, if you don't want to play not a player, you could just play this. When I sing it and play it, I use like basic Strum 2 because it's natural for me. It's easier for me to keep that up than doing this. You can also just strum down to keep it simple. Or 1. I'm just going to tell you what these shapes are real quick in case anybody wants to know. But this is a different key that makes it easier to play. These chords, A minor 7's open strings, G major 7 is the bottom 3 strings of the 2nd fret. B, you can actually make the B by just keeping your finger here and then adding the C string on the 3rd fret and the G string on the 4th fret. And then you kind of move everything down 1 string to make E minor. The A string on the 2nd fret, the E string on the 3rd fret, and the C string on the 4th fret. The little staircase. B staircase, E minor staircase. So this is another option, and these chords are easier. But not the original key. Okay, I'm gonna attempt to play and rap some of this if you wanna jam with me. I was just practicing this. I was just practicing like one verse of this. There's a lot of kind of filthy lyrics in here that I'm not gonna share with you today on YouTube, but I picked like the least offensive verse. Anyway, I like to sing the hooks. So we'll have a little jam. We'll have a little jam of this. 2, 3, 4. Oh, I was gonna show you the intro. Just kidding. So in the intro, we leave out the A and the F sharp. It's just the B, B minor 7, and the C sharp. 1, 2, 3, 4, B, 2, 3, 4, C sharp, 2, 3, 4, yeah, yeah. that part. They're basically taking out like the middle chord and just playing the chords that come on the beginning of the bar. Okay. But for all intents and purposes right now, we're going to play the whole progression, and I'm going to use the one on top. Okay. And I'm going to pretend like I can rap this verse. C sharp, F sharp, B, A. I don't want to be a player no more. The Punisher still got what you're looking for. I don't want to be a player no more. Not a player, I just crush a lot. Still down below. I'm still not a player, but you still a hater. Elevator to the top, hop. See ya later, I'm gone. Penthouse suite, penthouse freaks, in-house beach, Frankhouse tease, 10,000 piece, run out lease with an option to buy. Copping a 5-0 bands for when I'm not far up in the sky. Puffing the lie, my twin Zeta. Been the Benzita with my Kiko from Queens, nickname Perico. Back like PAs, wearing PJs. Bitch, a peakish trains D-days. Who wanna ride out and won't cost you a dollar, whether suffer or hard. Of course, you're still gonna holler. I totally lost it. Yay! Not bad for like half an hour of practice for a stream. A hot up, pop a bubbly. Get it, get it? Pop a bubbly. I don't wanna be a player no more. Punisher still got what you're looking for. I don't wanna be a player no more. Boricua, bore, boricua, bore, boricua, bore, boricua, bore. Last time. Yay, we did it. Thank you for that applause, Christy. That's nice. Yes, big Punisher, big pun. Big pun. Yeah. Awesome. How's it going, y'all? How's it going? If we're not buzzing, we're in business. Don't forget to hit the like button if you didn't yet. I'm going to turn off these chords in preparation for Smells Like Teen Spirit. So if you want to take a screenshot, now's your chance. Now's your chance. 5, 4, or if you want to write them down. 3, 2, 1. Of course, you could always come back and watch the playback and get them anyway. Yay! Bye-bye, chords. Okay. The moment you've all been waiting for. Smells Like Teen Spirit, the Gen X anthem of the early 90s on the ukulele. So let's open the arrangement. What do we got going on? There's a lot of things, there's a lot of different strum things you can do in this song. And otherwise, it's pretty easy. It's like the same chords over and over again for the most part. I was reading like an article, a review, kind of an analysis of this song. And I only read the first little bit. I didn't get into it. But they were like, how did this song with like really easy chords and a cheap guitar solo, is it such a, like I could probably play this guitar solo on a guitar if you gave it to me. It's just you're just playing the melody of the verse. You're like, how did this song become the anthem of a generation? Because it's awesome. Ginger. All right, Smells Like Teen Spirit. So this was part of, if you're not a patron, or if you're a patron, you didn't catch it, there was a poll of 5 songs to pick another arrangement for the library, and it was quite an eclectic mix. We had a little Ricky Martin in there, and I think NSYNC, Nirvana, Sophie B. Hawkins, and I can't remember the other one. What was the other one? This was the winner, and it was kind of, it was almost 50% of the vote. So there you go. Oh, Mr. Jones, Counting Crows. So we had in second place Livin' La Vida Loca by Ricky Martin, which is really fun to play. So I think I'm actually going to make an arrangement for it anyway. But here's the winner. Okay, chords in the chord box. E minor, A minor, G, and C. So if you are following along, I will put, this is like the main riff. I will put this in the chat box for you guys. This arrangement has the motif riff, the tab for it. It has the bass line, which is also like the easiest bass line in the world, by the way. I learned the bass line on the E-bass yesterday. This is a bass line tabbed for a ukulele, that's GCEA. And there's also the guitar solo tabbed as well. Yes, but this main riff is E minor, A minor, G, and C. If y'all want to get involved and you're not a patron, you can play along with us. I'm going to play these riffs really quick just so you can hear them. E minor, 2, 7, A minor, G, G, C, C. That A minor is kind of sneaky. You could leave it out if you have trouble like getting to it rhythmically. Bum, 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 bum. E minor, 2, 7, A minor, G, G, C, C. Whoops. The bass line. So you got this parallel motion between the 2 bottom strings. Makes it pretty simple. You could even like bar these 2 strings on the 3rd fret with your finger, like a C5, like a power C, to play the last 2 notes. Bass line, if you want to play that. That's for whenever you're playing that repeated pattern, the E minor, A minor, G, C. The only other little part we have is end of chorus hook. This is the, yeah. Oh, I have to get it in my head. Wait a minute. How's it go? Yeah. Hey. Hey. Yes. So this little rhythm, end of chorus hook, E minor, F, hey, E minor, A minor, G. So at the top where it's laid out, you've got just the hyphen to mean like another beat of the same chord, but I wanted to make it really explicit in the arrangement with the lyrics. So it is like if you scroll down the page, the end of page 2, for example, the hook. Yeah. Hey. It shows like each downstrum, the chord is written, how many times you downstrum it. Okay. Possible strums. So you can down, down, up, up, down, up. And this may be easiest for most people to sing. That's probably what I'm going to do. Makes it easier to sing. Let me check something really quick on this sound situation over here. Okay. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. Checking. Hey, Jan. We were talking about Fiona Apple a little earlier. Yes, I think when I get done with this, I'm just catching up the chat box real quick. When we get done with Nirvana, I can play Criminal. I like to play that one on live streams because it's a bit difficult, some of the stuff. So just to kind of show how it goes. Okay, we were down, down, up, downing the repeated pattern for Smells Like Teen Spirit. E minor, A minor, G, C. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down. Da, 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 Never mind. Yes. Okay. So for the intro, when we've got these big, the famous opening guitar riff. I kind of tabbed out the intro. So if you want to kind of play it the way they play it in the original production, down, 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 down. So they do that hard guitar riff 6 times, that line, and then, you know, kind of back it off with the motif riff. Okay, so here we go. And this is going to be in the style of Brooke Palmer, of course. I mean, let's just take a moment. Let's have a moment of silence for Kurt Cobain. I'm getting like emotional thinking about it. Here's the thing. I'm not Kurt Cobain. Sometimes I can channel the spirit of somebody who's gone before us, but I'm not Kurt Cobain, although we do share a lot of Pisces in our chart. So we're gonna kind of go through this and see what happens. I don't think there's anywhere else that I need to point anything out because we're just playing the same chord riff like pretty much the whole time, except for that little hook thing. All right, this one's for you, Kurt. 1, 2, 3, 4. A minor. 2. We get a lot of practice with this. 1 more or 2 more times. And we back off. There's a couple of other strums, but I'll talk about those in a minute. I just want us to play it. Yeah. Load up on guns and bring your friends. It's fun to lose and to pretend she's overboard and self-assured. I know a dirty word. Hello, 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 hello. missed that. It's amazing how some simple chord riff that keeps going on and on can actually trip you up most of the time. I'm worse at what I do best, and for this gift I feel blessed. Our little group has always been and always will until the end. Hello, 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 hello. Falsetto version. How's it going? Yes, we are rocking out. Okay, I'll try to play this solo a little bit. Hang on. Ooh, almost. This is what I get for talking shit about it earlier, right? I was just quoting an article. And we do this so many times. One more time. Then we're back to our old pal, E minor, A minor, G, C. What's this last verse, Lucy? Okay. And I forget just why I taste, so yeah, I guess it makes me smile. I found it hard, it's hard to find a well, whatever, never mind. Hello, 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 hello. Do the rhythm from the beginning. Thank you. Thank you for being here for me while I tumbled my way through that. So, yes, I forgot, like halfway through, high five everybody, by the way, high five. Like halfway through, I forgot that you could do the same rhythm from the beginning, the intro, when you hit the chorus, because it's much more rocking, right? Yeah. I've had a lot of fun. I tell you, I've had a lot of fun rocking out with the original track for that this week. I hope my neighbors like it too. Just playing it on the porch and like losing my mind. It's really fun. You should try it. Yes. Cool. So we can, if y'all don't have any questions about that arrangement, I did notice I left out some E minors somewhere, didn't I, at the end of verses. So I'll have to go back in and fix that for ya. The other strums. Well, I started doing, there's in like the possible strums list at the top, I started doing one of them, which was just like down, down. Or you can kind of layer that, like double that up with a down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. I've written it as down, up, chunk up, down, up, chunk up, because it gives it a little more like variation. It just sounds less monotonous. Down, up, chunk up, down, up, chunk up, down, up, chunk up, down, up, chunk up. Yes. Also, if you are not familiar with the Ukulele Orchestra of Great Britain, you should check them out after the stream. They do a cover of this song, and it is very entertaining. It's very entertaining. The Ukulele Orchestra of Great Britain covering Smells Like Teen Spirit. They're like 8 or 10 players or so, and they have like a U-bass, and they have all of the ukuleles. And the guy that sings the lead for that cover is just, he's hilarious. It's really cool. Oh, Tori Amos's cover. I'll have to go back and revisit that one too. I don't really remember it. Okay. I'm gonna shut this thing down with some Fiona Apple, Criminal. Have you guys seen, there's a channel on YouTube that's twin brothers that they're like really young guys, and they do reaction videos to like old music. And it's really, like when you first start watching their channel, it's called Twins the New Trend. When you start watching their channel, you're like, why do they have so many followers? Like, they're just sitting there listening to music. But I spent like 2 hours last night just listening to all this music with them, listening to it like for the first time. And one of the music videos they watched was Fiona Apple Criminal, and they were like, what happened to all these people? Because they're just like laying on the floor. They're like, what happened to all these girls? Or what happened? Everyone's just laying on the floor. Yeah, it's fun. I think it's fun. I think their channel works because, you know, when you hear a song that you really like, or you like watch a funny video, or you see a meme or something, or you ate some food that's really good, and you bother your friends about it, you know, you're like, oh, you have to watch this thing. Oh, you gotta listen to this. Or you have to watch this movie. And then you like wait, you're like watching them, you're like waiting to see what they do. It's this really like human desire to see people like experience other things for the first time. So it's like you get to fulfill that need without bothering your friends and family. I mean, they listen to everything. It's really funny. Rick Astley, Never Gonna Give You Up was my favorite one to watch yesterday. And it also like, it's like you're listening to whatever they're listening to. It's like you're listening to it for the first time again, and just like really listening, like actually listening to it instead of just having it in the background soundtrack of your life. Oh, they're so funny. Buzzing again, boo. Yeah, you hear it through fresh ears, and I think they really don't hate on anything. They just, you know, their brand is like, okay, we're gonna find something like cool to say about, positive to say about everything. Let me see. Something must be. Let me see if I can fix it. Hang on. It's probably like some wires crossing somewhere. Anyway, is that any better? Hold on. Drift correction's on. I'll just delete this one again. Okay. How now, brown cow? Yeah, all clear now. That's so weird. I can't wait to go back and listen to that and see what it sounds like. It may be like some wires crossing. Anyway, hopefully it won't buzz anymore. Yeah, while I play this song. The tricky thing in here is A flat 7. This is Criminal, Fiona Apple. The tricky part is A flat 7 and G7, so I usually just play the top, or the 3 strings on the bottom. I don't play the G string, is what I'm trying to say. Good now. Okay, I'm gonna try not to touch anything. I'm gonna try not to touch anything. And I'm gonna play this song for you. I've been a bad, bad girl. I've been careless with the delicate man. I'm playing it too fast. Yes, okay. We really like to funk it up too, of course. I've been a bad, bad girl. I've been careless with a delicate man. This is a sad, sad world. When a girl can break a boy just because she can. Don't you tell me to deny it, that I'm wrong and I won't suffer for my sins. I come to you because I need guidance to be true, but I just don't know where I can begin. Ooh, I need is a good defense, 'cause I'm feeling like a criminal, and I need to be redeemed to the one I sinned against, 'cause he's all I ever knew of love. Help me for the way I am, save me from these evil deeds before I get them done. I know tomorrow brings the consequence at hand, but I keep living this day like the next will never come. Oh, help me, but don't tell me to deny it. I gotta cleanse myself and all these lies till I'm good enough for him. I got a lot to lose and I'm a bit high, so I'm begging you before it ends, just tell me where to begin. Hey, what I need is a good defense, 'cause I'm feeling like a criminal, and I need to be redeemed to the 'Cause what I need is a good defense, 'cause I'm feeling like a criminal. I need to be redeemed with the one I sinned against, because he's out like avenue of love. What I need is a good defense, 'cause I'm feeling like a criminal. And I need to be redeemed to the one I sinned against, 'cause he's out like avenue of love. Yeah. Yay! Cha-cha-cha. Awesome. Yeah, I love to play that song. Super funky. Super funky one from Fiona Apple. All right, y'all. I am so happy that we had this 90s live stream today. Yay! How would you funk up Smells Like Teen Spirit? Make all those sevens? Yay! Thanks for coming, y'all. Where the lies are, it changes. Here we are now, entertaining us like stupid. Entertains us. Here we are now, entertaining us. Yeah. Ow. Ow. I feel like I need some work. I definitely need some work on Smells Like Teen Spirit to make it my own. All right, y'all. Stay funky. What's coming up next? I can't remember. I think it's a regular live in the middle of the week sometime. Yeah, please give me a thumbs up on the way out. And I will see you next time. Much love, everybody. Thanks for coming by. See you later.